Hey guys, so I've got a little impromptu crafting going on today. We talked last week and I said I didn't know if I was going to be able to stream tomorrow, and I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow, so I thought I would just pop on and maybe just chat a little bit. Hey Susie, hey Suzanne. So yeah, today was a really busy day, y'all. I had an Instagram sell going on, and had to make my potato salad for tomorrow. Hey, Amy, because we were invited to a barbecue tomorrow. The weather is finally nice here in Prescott, so we're gonna do a little barbecuing tomorrow. So I had to kind of get ready for that. So sorry for the late arrival, y'all, but no live tomorrow. So I thought, you know what? Why not just jump on and play a little bit? And I hope you all are cool with that, just with a little impromptu crafting. I'm not going to go on camera tonight. I've got my hair pulled back. I'm a little bit of a hot mess tonight, so so y'all don't get to see me, but you do get to see my crafting. And I thought we would play with this tissue paper. It's been sitting on my desk, and I've been kind of playing with it a little bit. I made this box, and it was a little bit snug. So I thought maybe if we could practice with it and see if I can maybe make it a little less snug. And I think it's because I covered the whole thing and then I cut it out. So I thought maybe we would collage it, and then put it together. So if anybody out there can just let me know, hey Sue, let me know if my audio and my video is coming in okay. And we can go ahead and get started with a little playtime tonight. So been struggling with my camera. I don't know why I can't seem to get it in better focus. Really frustrated about it. I even switched cameras thinking maybe the face camera was better than the overhead. But it's interesting because when you come to a certain, you know, point in the camera, it's not as blurry. I don't know. I've kind of given up. So hopefully the blurriness isn't too bad. And I'm trying to make sure I have enough light. So good. Okay, so Suzanne and Robin says I'm good. So what I thought we would do is maybe just do a little collaging tonight. I've got my water here. I've got my Mod Podge, but if you don't have Mod Podge, you can use the collage medium. And I wanted to see if maybe I can collage this little matchbox. And this is a die that I have. And I cut out glossy paper because I think I like the way it looks with the glossy paper. I don't know if you guys have played with this collage paper yet, but it's kind of cool. So I thought maybe maybe we can do a little collaging tonight, and see what we can make. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just open up my, gosh, it seems dark, doesn't it? I probably shouldn't mess with the settings right now, but even though I have my lights on, it seems like it's dark. I don't know, I just can't seem to get the settings right. But anyway, all right, so let's see. So this, usually my matchboxes are, well, I guess they could be either like this or like this, right? So I just want to make sure I have my photos right. And for this particular one, let's see here. Let me just fold this a little bit. So who out there has this tissue paper? Do y'all have this tissue paper? It's pretty cool. All right, so let's see. Just gonna do a little cutting here. And again, I haven't done this yet. I made the box and I thought, gosh, that box is just a little bit tight. So maybe if I collage it and not cover the edges. It might be a little bit easier. So Robin, you were so cute on my Instagram sale when you claim something and then you're like, it's for Robin. And I'm like, Robin, I know what your handle is. You were so funny. But I thought that was really cute. It's for Robin. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But yeah, I hadn't done an Instagram sale in a while. Life kind of gets in the way sometimes. But I listed quite a bit today. All right, so yeah, there's several pieces of tissue paper out there. Mr. Tim Holtz has come up with several designs, hasn't he? So I think you could probably do this with any of his paper. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of be careful about this and tear it. All right, so just kind of framing this up. All right, and then yeah, I thought it was cute when you said that, Robin, because I know your Instagram handle. It was funny. I'm like, Robin who? All right, so let's go ahead and tear this. I love how this paper tears really easily too. All right, and then do that. And maybe just a little cut on this side. All right, let's see. That's pretty good. It's still a little bit over though. But you know what? Maybe I can. Let's try to see how my box is going to go together here. Told you it was very impromptu tonight, so you're gonna have to hang with me and while I figure this out. All right, so actually that would be the bottom, which I guess is okay, right? Let's go ahead. That's a good place to start. So, okay. Hey, Elizabeth. Girl, I got your package today. I haven't opened it up yet. So when I saw that was from Elizabeth, I'm like, what is Elizabeth sending me? So I haven't opened it up yet. As I was explaining earlier, it's been a very busy day making potato salad, having an Instagram sale. But your package is waiting to be opened, girly girl. So I'm excited to see what you sent me. I love little surprises. It's always nice. Went to the mailbox and I'm like, what? What's this? It's a little surprise. All right, so let's see if we can do this without getting lots of bubbles. And I added the collage medium just inside of where the folds are because I figured I would trim it if I need to. Yeah, I figured that because you and I talked before and you had sent me some old ephemera pieces. So, I love that old stuff, girl. So I'm excited to dive into it. All right, so yeah, this tissue paper is great because it collages very easily, right? And it's very easy to work with for the most part. I mean, all right, so I want to put some stuff there too. I don't know if I'm going to do the inside. On this one, I did the inside, but I kind of want to take it step by step here. All right, so let me trim this. And then of course we're going to add my walnut stain. All right. So if you are in my Tell Your Story class, the kits are going to get ready to go out next week. They've been hanging around my craft room, and I decided, you know what? I need to get these puppies out. So I think I have 2 kits left. 1 or 2, I can't remember. I gotta save one for me for the class. But there still is room in the class if you want to sign up for that class. And then I'll leave the registration open, but you just won't be able to get a kit. You'll be on your own. But the class is great because you can incorporate the journal book using any of your paper. So it's going to be, yeah, it's one of my favorite designs. So I hope everybody really enjoys the class. All right. So we've got that. And I like the way this paper looks on glossy. I guess you could probably add it to just regular white paper. But I like the way it looks on glossy paper. So that's what I'm using. Alright, so that's the bottom. And then, let's see, let's go ahead and glue this. I might be taking the long way around the block, but whenever I'm doing something for the first time, I tend to kind of test the waters, I guess. And then once I do it the first time, I mean, that's probably like you guys, right? Once you do something the first time, you're like, okay, this is gonna, if I do it this way or I do it that way, that'll be a better way to do it. So we are just testing the waters right now. All right. So just a little bit of blue. I think you guys are all on my email list, right? So you guys saw that I had a new kit that I released. Super cute, right? Dolls of the World. So hopefully you guys got a chance to check that out. And I made these really cute little playing cards with them. I already sold them. It's a really cute kit. And the playing cards fit perfectly into these little matchboxes. So they'll be really cute for a junk journal or something like that. I'm sure I'll probably make some sort of a journal and add those. But we'll see. But it was a really cute kit. Hopefully you guys, if you haven't seen it, you'll check it out. It is in the shop. And every digital in the shop this weekend is 25% off. I don't know if you guys knew that. So if there has been a kit that you've had your eye on, now's the time to get it, y'all, because it is on sale. All right, so talk to me, you guys. What do you guys have going on tomorrow? Anything special? Like I said, I'm not doing a live tomorrow because I am going to a barbecue. But just, if you guys can just put in the comments what your guys' plans are for tomorrow. I'd love to know. All right, so just a little bit of collage in here. And we'll add this. All right, trying not to get the wrinkles, but if I get wrinkles, I'm not gonna cry about it. All right, let's see. So Robin, I know you're in my Tell Your Story class. Kits will be going out next week. So Robin is doing breakfast with daughter and son-in-law. It's fabulous. I love breakfast. It is one of my favorite meals. Have you guys heard of a sausage called linguiça? It is a Portuguese sausage, and we love making it with our fried eggs. It's fabulous. But yeah, I love breakfast. And I saw Elizabeth is doing a live tomorrow, so if you're not following Elizabeth, be sure to check out her channel, because it looks like she's going to be going live tomorrow. So that's awesome. All right, let's see, where are we at here? And then I saw Amy is gonna relax outside in the cold. Oh boy. Get some crafting done, Mediterranean meals, chocolate and reading. That sounds fabulous. Linguiça is your dad's favorite. Yes, Elizabeth, it's our favorite too. My husband is Portuguese. A quarter, I guess, probably. But yeah, we love linguiça. In fact, my husband made some today. And we had some wrapped in toast. That's how I like to eat it. So used to have it shipped to him from a small mom and pop shop in California. Yeah, that's the best place to get it. But we actually find it here at Safeway. Not every grocery carries it, unfortunately. But we found that Safeway does here in Prescott. Probably in Arizona too. Down in Phoenix. But yeah, it's great. We really like it. All right, so let's see if I can cut this. And what's easy about this, right, is if I have a little extra, I'm just gonna fold it over. I mean, that's what's nice about collaging. And since I've already got my corner folded, I shouldn't have any problem with it being too tight, I hope. Let's hope not. All right. So that's pretty good, I think. What do you guys think so far? All right, so let's see if we can figure out something right here. And so this is going to fold over, right? So let's just do that. So if my husband was in here watching me do this, he would say, "Why are you doing that? Why are you putting so much effort into decorating that little box?" And I would say, because I like to. I don't think our husbands understand why we do things, right? Just for the fun of decorating. I don't know if I'll use this box. I'm sure I will, actually. I'll store little pieces of ephemera or whatnot. But sometimes he says, God, you spend so much time working on these little projects. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not about the time that goes into the project. It's about the journey of creating the project is what I like. Just the fact that I'm creating. All right. So, hey Cordelia. I had my glasses off, so I didn't see you join. Nice to see you. You had your cat on your lap. She probably loved being there. Wish there was an Italian market near you, Amy. Had to change up your recipe. Oh, bummer. Your husband understands your insanity in the craft room. Yes, I think most of our husbands by now, right, don't even question it. But he says, "Why do you spend so much time making these things?" And I'm like, I don't know. I like creating. It's just it's for the mere pleasure of creating, right? I mean, at least that's what it is for me. I've told you guys I don't save. I don't keep a lot of the things that I make because I just like the joy of creating. That's my gig. Right, all about the journey. Absolutely. If I kept everything I made, whew, I'd have no room in my craft room. All right, so I think I need to stop fussing with that. All right, so let's see what we can put on the side here. So some of these are just a little bit plain, like this one will just have the little houses, and then some of it will be a little bit more extravagant. But there's lots, if you don't have this tissue, there's lots of different pieces you could play with. And what I like about this is, number one, it's black and white. And you know what goes with black and white, right? Remnant rubs. You know I love my little remnant rubs. All right, so we can add those little, look at, I have cheap uh, paintbrushes for my collaging, and it's all falling apart if you can see it. But yeah, the little remnant rubs are perfect for this, to add little, words or sentiments or whatever. Okay, so I can never keep a secret. I've started putting together my prototype for my Halloween class. Do you guys want to see the first thing I've made so far? Remember I told you last week that it's going to be kind of like a haunted asylum journal, or I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I just started making some of the pieces. Do you guys want to see one of them so you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to be about? Yeah, this paintbrush is, I don't know, it's cheap or something because it's all flaking off, but it's one of my cheapy ones. So at some point it'll probably end up in the trash can. But yeah, so I know there's several months before Halloween, but just to give you an idea, when I plan my classes, I come up with the theme, but then I got to decide what the media is going to be. Is it going to be, a structure? Is it going to be a journal book? Is it going to be a wall hanging? So I'm not quite sure what it's going to be. It's probably going to be a hardcover book because in my last class, someone had asked me if I would do, in my map class, that's what it was, if I would do a hardcover journal class. And I said, yeah, I probably would at some point. So maybe Halloween will be it. But I've also thought maybe I would do like a Halloween cigar box, because we've been talking about cigar boxes recently too, right? So I'm not quite sure what it's gonna be yet. So did we get yeses? Let me see. You bought some silicone brushes to use with the mediums. Okay, so Robin said yes. She wants to see a sneak peek. All right, let me grab it. So again, this is just one of the pieces. I'm still trying to put together my idea for my class, but I'll share these with you because they're pretty fun. All right, so make some room. Okay, so remember, it's going to be like a haunted asylum or something like that, right? So these are the two pieces that I've created already. And it's kind of like, this is a little file folder, and it's all grunged up. And then it has this really creepy guy on it. I guess he's like a mental patient or something. I don't know. And then look at this guy. He's kind of freaky, right? And then I put these vintage prescriptions in here because I thought, well, maybe the doctor is going to prescribe something. Yeah, Amy, I'm not, yeah, me too. Usually I would not be creating Halloween stuff already, but if I'm going to put together a class, I have to come up with a design for the class, and then I have to market it and all that good stuff. So that's why I'm working on Halloween. But this is kind of the vibe of what the class is going to be. I know this isn't for everybody, but, you know, I like to get my creep on at Halloween. So that's what I've been working on, is to try to get my idea for my class. So I'll keep working on the idea, but that's basically going to be the vibe of the class, is like a creepy, scary asylum. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Did I glue that down? I can't remember if I glued that down. I hope I glued it down. Let's see. Too much chit-chat and not enough paying attention. Did I glue that or did I just fold it? Oh, it's going to have to stay down. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this side down. Can you sign up? I got to come up with the design first, Robin. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. But yeah, just like all my classes, once I come up with the design, I'll take pictures of it and I'll put it in the shop. We got plenty of time though, right? But yeah, so still trying to figure that out. But that's going to be the vibe of it. And I know it's not for everybody, but I like to get my creep on in Halloween. All right. Okay, so now this last piece. Okay, so kind of following along what I'm doing here. And then I'm hopeful it won't be as tight because I didn't put the paper over where it folds, and I think that might have been my problem before, amongst other things, I'm sure. All right, so let's just like that. Make sure we have it the right way, right? Okay. And then I'm going to put like little words and stuff. Robin, I think you're my best student for all my classes. We've got 9 people that signed up for the Tell Your Story class. It's pretty good, right? I guess. We've got, I think, like 30 or 40 people that signed up for the Christmas in July class, but that's a free class, so I would anticipate more people signing up for that. Hey Leah, if you haven't signed up for the Christmas in July class, it is over on the website, so be sure to check that out. That is a free class with the choice of an optional kit if you want to make everything I'm going to be making. So it is filling up fast. That class you won't actually be on camera because I can only have 25 people in a class to bring them in. So that one will just be me demonstrating. But that's all right, right? And I'm working on curating the kit and the cards that I'll be making. It should be fun. All right, so there is the box. The box. So let's see here. So here is, look how grungy it is already. I love it. Here is, and look at these little pieces here that are going to fit in here perfectly. I already collaged some of these. And then you can put, if you don't have, you know, little people on it, you can put little paper dolls, I guess, on these. But these are going to fit nicely in here. "1:30 a.m. Leah, oh boy, you can't sleep feeling nauseous, so that's not good. Maybe you're pregnant. Oh Lord. Or maybe you ate something. All right. So 1:30 a.m. Leah, remind me where you're at again. You're in Alaska, right? Is that right? Am I remembering correctly? All right, so just kind of pre-folding this. And I'm going to glue it. I don't want it to be too snug, which was the problem with the first one. So we're going to fit it around the box. I know when I said that, I'm like, oh, I hope she doesn't get offended about me saying that. Yeah, so I'm gonna pre-fit this around the box so I can make sure it slides easy. UK, all right. Yeah, I knew you were not in the States, or if you were in the States, you weren't in the continental. So yeah, I need to get back to the UK. There are some fantastic vintage shops and markets, flea market kind of. Yorkshire, yes. Yeah. I need to take a trip back there because I want to do some old vintage shopping. All right, so I think that's good. Let's see how this slides in and out. Yep, not too bad, right? So this one seems a little better than the other one. And I know I didn't. Let's see. Secret Garden. Yorkshire has lots of markets. Oh boy. So Leah, if I ever make it in town, can I come visit you? It's been, did I glue that? It's been lots of years since we've been to England. We went when we lived back in Maryland before we even had my son, and he's 26. Will the remnant rubs come off when I put them? I don't know, Robin. Let's find out. All right, Leah, it's a date. Okay, let's find out. Let me decorate this. And let me turn that over for our enjoyment. And let's finish decorating this box. All right, so cut some more. I love this paper. All right, so let's see. All right, so where's my ruler? Ruler. I'm just gonna cut this like how nicely that cuts with a ruler. Perfect. You're 25. Well, you could be my child then, Leah. My son just turned 26 in February. All right. Okay, so again, just adding my, I'm using Mod Podge, but you could use Tim's Collage Medium. That would work just as well, of course. Let's see, and try not to get bubbles here. Let's see. No bubbles. All right, so that's cool. That's cool. All right, cut that. I don't like the bubbles. And then the box folds really easily, so you can just easily trim it. I guess you could probably tear it too, but I'm just cutting it. Let's see. Cordelia's son turns 43 this year. Whoa, wow. You're actually 26 in August. All right, well, you're the same age as my son then. All right, so there's that. All right, so I think, uh-oh, Max is knocking on the door. Someone's knocking at the door. Okay, so that's that. And then the little sides here, right? Should we let Maxie in? You're like super old. Leah. Oh my goodness, young girl. We're going to have to put her in timeout, Cordelia. Daughter just turned 48. You guys have older kids than I do. Like I said, we only have the one son. And he is 26. Not married yet. So I don't know when I'm going to be a grandma. Might be a while. Okay, so let's just trim this here. Right. Maxie. He wants in very badly. All right, so let me go ahead and add my add a little bit more collage here because my edges are coming up. All right, it's pretty good. I have a 22-year-old granddaughter. Let's see, make me feel old. Let Maxie in. I know, huh? Okay, let me go let him in. Come on, Maxters. Come on, buddy. All right, get up there. Go on. All right, he's in. So if you guys hear any snorting or snoring, that's my little dog, my French bulldog. All right. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Some of you are probably thinking, Monica, this is entirely too much work for a little matchbox. But We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right, so I know I still need to do this side and this side, but Robin, we were talking about remnant rubs, right? Let's see. And if you're not, if you don't know what remnant rubs are, these are remnant rubs. And I think we can put little sayings, right? So let's see. Big lucky day, follow your heart. Any one of those would work. Let's see. Follow your heart. One lucky day, dream big. I love these little sentiments. So a lot of these little sayings aren't even available anymore because these are old, and I don't throw away anything. All right, so, and when you add these little remnant rubs, it's going to look like it's part of the tissue paper, I bet. Doesn't want to stick down. Okay, let's see. It does not want to stick. It's going to stick. Okay, Max, you're making a lot of noise over there. There we go. One lucky day. So, yeah, see, it kind of looks like it's part of the tissue paper, doesn't it? I know, Amy, I'm just reading the comment. A lot of people don't use the remnant rubs, and I love them. But I like working with smalls. I mean, that's my thing, is I like working with small items, and the remnant rubs are great for that. And figure out how this goes. Dream big. All right, so you can add this one here, right? Dream big. I know when we were in college, you know, we would start hitting the bars like at, 9 p.m., right? 9 p.m. now, I'm putting my PJs on, get ready to settle in for the night. Boy, times have sure changed, haven't they? Oh boy. Dream big. All right, so there's that. So, okay, so Robin, you asked about if they would come off. So these are actually on the lid. So obviously these won't come off when I put the box on. But we're going to this little snug. We're going to, let's see, add a little collage just to make sure it doesn't want to come up, right? All right. Okay, so there's that. That's pretty good. And then crazy party life. In my younger days, yeah, definitely not now. No, thank you. I get up at 5:30 in the morning to start work. So can you imagine if I went out late like a crazy lady? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just put a number here. like a crazy Leah. All right, so put that there. But yeah, I think this little remnant rubs work great with the tissue paper. It kind of looks like they were part of it. Look at the middle number kind of came off, but I don't care. You never had hangovers? Oh, we did. Oh boy. All right, so let's see. It's pretty good, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and add. So that was your question, Robin. Would the remnant rub come off? So I have it here. I mean, I guess I have it on the side, so it's not really sliding. So that's not really a test yet. Let's go ahead and put remnant rubs here on the side. I don't think it'll come off though because it's pretty flat. Go with your heart. Let's see. So I got married when I was 20, was I 25? I think I was 25 when I got married. And I had my son when I was 30. So pretty much just a couple years out of college. I met my husband in college, like a lot of us typically do, right? All right, so okay, so go with your heart. So Robin, you asked about them coming off. Let's see. I don't think it will. I mean, it's pretty flat. So I think we're fine. Did we lose Robin? All right, so I'm going to cover this. So your mom got married at 21. She's not with him now, though. But the 30, 32, yeah. Yeah, we, that's, yeah, I know what you mean. That's what my son says too, Leah. I don't want to be an old grandma. Um, he doesn't even have a girlfriend right now. He's too busy enjoying himself. But that's all right. Okay, so let's, well, I put the medium over it. I did on some of it if it needed it. But if it does, I mean, if it is loose, I added medium. But if it's stuck, I didn't. So, I mean, it won't hurt, right? You just got to make sure that it's completely dry before you start messing with it. Let's see. So there's that. I'm going to fold this here. and do some more cutting. All right. So yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, right, you can, excuse me, you can add some collage medium over it. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Just to help it stay down. But now I gotta wait for it to dry before I add my walnut stain. Okay. Looks like it's part of the paper. Yeah, I mean, I think so too, Robin. I think those little remnant rubs work great. And they're small, so they're scaled. So it's scaled pretty good. All right, so the last thing we got to do is just this side here. And then, like I said, I had already made these little cards that fit perfectly in here. And let's see. So that's like that. Turn it this way. We'll put this. We don't want to cut off his head though, right? We'll cut off his feet. We'll cut off the feet, not the head. Off with their heads. I mean, it is France, right? So Marie Antoinette and King Louis did lose their heads. So it could be appropriate. But we'll let them keep their heads. How's that? All right, so and we'll cut off their feet. Yeah, it would be a nice little candy chocolate box, wouldn't it? Now everybody's gonna want chocolate. Thanks, Robin. All right, so let's see. Thanks a lot, Robin, for putting that idea in our heads. And I'm just adjusting the box as I go along so I can cut it. And then we can add a little more collage medium or Mod Podge, whatever we're using, right? And then we have to let it dry. All right, so let's see, where does it need to be trimmed? I think it's all right, actually. Pretty good, I think. All right, and I think that'll work. Let's see here. There it is. What do you guys think? I think it works pretty well. just this little box. So yeah, just a little box to hold little things. I think I need to let it dry before I start closing it though, because my tissue paper keeps coming up. So I'm going to keep it separated until it completely dries, I think. And then I'll put it together. But yeah, so just another idea of what you can do with the tissue papers. Pretty cool, right? And it is perfect for collaging. Let's see. I wonder if I could fit a little paper doll on that. Let me see. Oh, hey, Jen. Thank you. Leah, thanks so much, guys. All right. So let's see if we can find a little paper doll. Do you think I have little paper dolls? I bet you I do. Oh, she's cute. I bet you I can find a little paper doll. You want to take that bed, anybody? Look at that little itty bitty paper doll. So of course I can't have it hanging off the side because then it wouldn't fit into the box. So let's see if I have, do I have, it's tall. Oh, how cute. That's for the parents and there's the little girl. That's cute, right? Let's see those. Or on the back side. Am I cutting off her head? No, I'm not going to cut off her head. She's too cute, Robin. Oh, look at that one's not even glued down completely. All right. Can't cut off her head. I guess I could cut off her feet, but that's not very nice, right? All right. I think maybe I'll just put it here. So like she's in the foreground. And maybe those are her parents. I don't know. Let's tell a little story, right? Put these inside. And then if I wanted to, maybe I can add a little sentiment. I don't know. Maybe. Aw. Something as simple as love you. Aw. All right. Love you. There you go. Aw, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? You bet me zero money you have a paper doll. Yeah, that's probably a good bet, Leah. All right, so yeah, so you can make on the die set that I have, it has this little die that makes these little cards. And then I don't know, I like making smalls because then when I make journals or when I make things, I have little items you know, to stick in my journals. And that's why I just like to make smalls sometimes just for the sake of having them. If you remember when we were working on that journal last week, I pulled out one of those little specimen tags that I had made in the past. So sometimes I just make smalls for the sake of making smalls, and then they can be added to other projects. I don't know why that's kind of going down a little bit. But anyway, so that's it, you guys. Before I go, though, I have been working on my journal book, so I thought I would share with you a few of the pages if you guys are interested, to show you how it's progressing. So yeah, so that finishes this project here. Took a while, so if you guys think that the that the journey is too long for the result, for the payout, then maybe this project isn't for you. But I enjoy making smalls, just for the sake of gluing and you know, collaging and using my little paper dolls and using my remnant rebs. It makes me happy, so I just enjoy it. So yeah, let me show you. Yeah, I like it too, Robin. What I've done so far. So let me move this aside. If you guys are interested, you guys want to see, I've been working on this, and I have a few more pages done, and then we'll take off. I know it's late for some of you guys. Leah, it's way past your bedtime, girl. You need to go back to bed. And let me just clean up a little bit here. So yeah, I have a lot of cigar boxes, Robin, so maybe I will do a class where we decorate cigar boxes. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so let me show you how it's come along. Okay, so make sure you guys can see this. There you go. All right, so I'm going to just go through the pages. I know you've seen some of the pages already. I added these little clips here. Originally, I thought I was going to put some sort of like ribbon underneath to be able to flip the book out, but I don't think I'm going to do that now because I can easily pull it up like this with these little clips. Yeah, that's right, Robin. So we'll have to see. So this is what I was talking about, where I've made these in the past. Just little ephemera pieces. And I had this just in my drawer, and now it's going to be in this journal. So I just like little makes. You know, eventually some of these might end up in a journal. I don't know yet. But just, you know, sometimes just for the sake, I said, of making. And then it becomes part of a different project. So yeah, so I've shared this page with you before. And I don't think you guys have seen this page. So this page is a 3-tier pocket. So I've got 3 tiers here. I added photo here, and then I just added some ephemera pieces. So these are, again, little makes that I've done in the past. This is off of the catalog cards that I shared with you before. And I just stuck these in here. And then these are tags, Tim Holtz tags. And they are going here. And I had to be careful about things coming off the edge because of the size of the cigar box, because I can be longer, but I can't be taller because of the size. And I actually had 5 pieces of paper, but as it got thicker, I think I dropped it down to 1, 2, three pieces because it was getting a little bit too thick, but we'll see. So that's a page I've done already. These 2 pages here, these are still blank. I haven't done anything with those yet. And then here's a page here. I might have shared this with you. I can't remember. But anyway, so again, going with the whole steampunk theme, I added these remnant rubs here. Choose happiness. I didn't want to glue this down because I really like the back of it. So I made it as a little tuck. And I got some stamping going on, and then some more remnant rubs. So that goes there. Got a little flippy flip here. And then like I said, I use this clip to hold the signatures together. So this is the one set, and then this is the second set. I think I have, oh yeah. So I did this layout here. And this is kind of like a, I don't know, what do you call it? A bug theme? I can't remember what the word is. But anyway, I left this as a little tuck. I love having little tucks in my journal books. So this, even though it's a label, I left it as a little tuck here. So you can pull these out right there. And then all this is glued down. This is a remnant rub. These are just ephemera pieces, and little stamps and whatnot. And then on this side, again, it kind of looks like layering, right? But this comes out. So I love having little pieces. So even though this is glued down, it looked like it was part of the collaging. I made it so you can pull it out. So whoever ends up with this journal, if they want to put something else in here, they can do that. But this fits really nicely. So those are the 2 pages that I worked on. Oh, I did this one as well. I couldn't remember what else I did. And then here's another layout that I did. And I think I shared this on Instagram, y'all. Let me just walk you through. This is the remnant rub that kind of went with this set here. I just have, I don't know, I left that open in case I wanted to tuck something underneath there. Because I'm kind of into tucking. We'll see what ends up there. So it's kind of loose here. This is a vintage slide, and I just added this ephemera label, and then I added some remnant rubs. The stamp number 5, 15 cents, just did some background collaging. And then, Robin, I think you actually ordered these today, didn't you? I think I saw that you ordered these. These were in my Instagram sale today, but as I said, they work really well with the Tim Holtz photos. So I just did some more stamping here, and have that little photo inside the frame, and then some vintage slides, and then again that finger. Giving the finger. I think that's all I've done. So that's all. So that's where I'm at with my book, you guys. Just slowly coming along. And I just work on it whenever I get a wild hair. Don't really have a project that I want to work on. So you think you got the brown frames. Okay, yeah, I knew that. I thought I had seen that you got those, but those are the butterfly ones, which are kind of similar, but these have the what do you call it? The film side. And that's where I'm at. So I'm going to have these 2 little clips to kind of hold the pages together. If, you know, once I finish these, there's 3 pages. So 3 pages here, 3 pages here, and then front and back, of course. We'll see how thick it gets. If it's not too thick, because what was happening is it was pulling on my elastic. So I got to see how heavy it's going to be. And maybe I can add some more pages. I don't know yet. But in any case, that's where I'm at so far with the journal. I'm having a lot of fun creating with it. And then it goes back in its little home. All right, guys, that's all I have. Thanks for joining me tonight. Like I said, I won't have I won't have a live tomorrow because I will be at a barbecue, and I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. And I will see you next Sunday, I guess. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up for my free Christmas in July class, head over to the website and grab your seat for the Christmas class. It's going to be fun. I'm going to do giveaways and I don't know. We'll see. It'll be fun. And then, of course, I still have some seats available for the Tell Your Story class, as well as the Wanderlust class, which is a wall plaque class. All right, Leah, have a good night. I hope that your nausea goes away. And Mary, you have a happy Easter as well. I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, everybody, to help the video. And we'll see you guys next week. All right.